I'll just put myself in Philip Montgomery's place.
Yep.
And if I'm Philip, I'm sick because
It was right there.
TU, oh my goodness, think of the
5 minutes
squandered opportunities.
The field goals missed.
Oh my
Dropped
goodness.
in the end zone.
Yeah. So no, I think ultimately the takeaway for Philip has to be, and really everybody in the program has to be sickened that they didn't finish it and win it.
Right.
Because Texas is really vulnerable, and Texas tried to lose that game.
They did.
And,
those guys are a
but
long way away, man.
I'd say, Caden, that they're equal parts disheartened and uplifted, because I mean, what a great response.
Yeah.
They didn't quit. They didn't just let the clock run out on a blowout and get back to Tulsa. They played their butts off, had a chance to beat Texas, and I think it was an important game for Luke Skipper too.
Yes. I would certainly, there were two things that I think are really, positives that can be built upon going forward. One, the defense. I mean, it's hard to quantify how bad they were a year ago. We know that injuries factored into that. But,
Sure.
I mean, they gave up more big plays than anybody in the country. Yards, point, all of it. They gave up everything. They were bend and break 1 year ago.
You know what?
Last night, they lined up the way you need to line up. They kept the big plays down, especially after about the first 3 drives. And in the second half, when the offense needed them just to get back into the game, they kept coming up with stops. I mean, there was good stuff there. Bill Young, in his 50th year of coaching, the guy knows defense.
That's a great
stat,
stat, too.
I mean, if he can just keep this group healthy, I think they'll play at least solid defense. And then you mentioned Luke Skipper. I think his confidence, especially the brutal start, interception on the first play, 2 interceptions early, for him to battle back and then make the throw he did to Johnson to cut this thing to 7 late. I think there's some really good things going forward. And look, this Arkansas State game, I've said, going back to the start of the year, biggest of the year for this team, I think. They got to win at home Saturday.
I just hope that the TU fans understand that Arkansas State is not just some directional, lay down opponent. I mean, this is a tough
Maybe
game.
the best team in the Sun Belt, people thought, coming into the year.
Right. I think probably one of the greater challenges in sports is to go practice football after you've had a tough loss.
Yeah.
But this might be an exception this week.
Yes.
They may be energized.
I think they should be fired up. I think they will be. I think they know how important this Arkansas State game is.